A New Zealand-founded initiative called Shelter for Ukraine is offering to house refugees fleeing the war. It's being organised by the Taylor McCabe Institute, which was set up by a Kiwi woman and her English partner.
They own 2 big barns in Slovakia near the Ukrainian border and are turning them into a refugee home for up to 40. But they need financial help. National correspondent Amanda Gillies has the story.
Nestled on half an acre of land in a tranquil Slovakian village is Shelter for Ukraine. Work on the 28-metre-long barns is well underway. They were meant to be converted into a school, but now they will be home to Ukrainian refugees fleeing their war-torn country.
My mum phoned me up the other day and said, why isn't it insulated and why aren't you looking after people that are coming from Ukraine? And we didn't really have an answer, did we? No. So we're going to go over, insulate the house as soon as we possibly can, insulate the school and then get as many refugees there as we can.
Tristram Shackerley-Bennett and his Kiwi partner Tamara Jones live in New Zealand and are behind the refugee initiative. It's especially personal for Tamara. She has family in Ukraine, some have fled and one may have been killed. They just don't know for sure yet.
Hearing stories from them and family that are still stuck there, it's been pretty heartbreaking.
The couple's barns, bought on a whim during a holiday there 8 years ago, are located about 4 hours from the Ukrainian border, a geopolitically safe distance from the military risk. They should have been fully restored by now, but when COVID hit, all work and plans were halted. So Tristram and Tamara will head back there next week to get the property refugee ready. But that work costs money, about $132,000 for phase 1, so they're asking for public help.
We've never ever asked for money before, we've never asked for help before. We've done this completely off our own bat for the last 8 years, and I think it feels really good to finally turn around and go, actually, do you know what, this is something that other people can help us with and that we're okay about doing it.
Website, graphic design, all of that's happening.
Auckland lawyer Sam Moore has been supporting and advising them, and a Give a Little page has been set up. The couple say they have plenty of support on the ground in Slovakia. A team of tradesmen are ready to go and the local mechanic has organised a minibus to pick up the refugees from the border and take them to the shelter. Even the staunch local mayor has given them his full backing.
And he was like, you have my permission to bring people into the village. And it's like when Joseph says yes, then everything's cool.
Especially because the village, there's only 1,000 people, so to bring more people in, it's really, really cool, I think.
A bit of background on Tamara and Tristram. They are performers who normally travel the world with their company, The Inflatable Church. It's a wedding and festival experience which specialises in unholy matrimony. And so it's apt that their latest venture is also all about the love, this time for Ukrainians, especially the kids.
And because it's a school and it was fundamentally designed as a school, it also means that we can take families. And one of the major issues is when kids are displaced, is they don't continue with their education. So we've got everything that we need there to be able to teach kids as well.
Their barns have a long and at times dark history. They once housed Nazis during the occupation of Slovakia. But now, with a little bit of Kiwi can-do attitude, they will provide sanctuary for welcomed and wanted guests. Amanda Gillies, Newshub.